Ladies and gentlemen, graduated MediPIET fellows, colleagues, partners, this has indeed been a great and awarding conference. And as we saw right now, the MediPIET Annual Scientific Conference is not only a scientific meeting, it's also a graduation ceremony. And this also goes back to the tradition we had with EPIET that started as a small scientific seminar with a graduation and then grew into ESCAIDE. So I think that this brings together the great science, it brings together networking, and it brings together the fruits of a 2-year fellowship. This year, the annual scientific conference was also quite special because we had the opportunity and privilege to open it together with EMFNET. So really showing 2 organizations working in partnership. This is the 2nd annual scientific conference. And I think that we are really seeing the fruits of this project, the MediPIET project. We are seeing that the level of scientific discussions, abstracts, reports, presentations are increasing in quality as a very strong token that all our joint efforts by the fellows, by the supervisors, by the coordinators, by other colleagues in the national institutes are really paying off. But it's also a networking opportunity. And I think that this is one of the most extensive FATP networks, really ranging from Morocco, where we are now, to all the way to the countries around the Black Sea. And sometimes you could see this as a challenge because there are many diversities in this region, but also many common challenges. And I think that the presentations we have seen here now is that the language of science is a unifying language, and it's a language that we could all speak. We have seen a lot of inspiring presentations and also good discussions in the roundtable. So with these very short words, I would like to thank all of you that have contributed to make this 2nd annual scientific conference a big success. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Karl. I would like to give the country perspective. We are Spain and Carlos III, the country hosting the MediPIET project, so under the umbrella of the scientific coordination of the ECDC, which represent all public health institutions in Europe. So I'm really glad and proud to this opportunity to meet MediPIET network and confirm the excellent contribution that you have done to this annual scientific conference. I would say that public health is not independent of the geographical and economic context. And as an example, I would share with you that we're dealing with common problems and to assure the expensive but efficient programs like the FTPs. Besides, Mediterranean region are facing effects of unrest, war, and population movements. But therefore, nowadays, we face activities not reaching targets, but also we have a strong capacity to respond in an evidence-based manner. It has been proved. I have here presentation deserving the admiration because they have been conducted in a lack of resources context. So I congratulate these countries and these presentations. Capacity building in response and preparedness is not only a national issue, but MediPIET started from a PIET experience, but also from the experience of national activities in different countries. So countries that have been dealing with the ups and downs in resources, but aware of their capacity to maintain and protect public health training. Now it's time MediPIET countries to face sustainability for national and regional networks. These networks that has been created 2 years ago is very important, and we should potential them. It is time to be aware that that sustainability is not only depending on funds, but also on national capacities. We have most way already paved, as it has been proved by MediPIET countries. So it is time to identify key elements and players, putting people to work together and using efficiently resources anywhere to achieve goals. So I would encourage the Training Center Forum to foster this work and initiatives. And thank you very much. I congratulate the new fellows. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to be able to be here again at the scientific conference and meet you all once more. I'll be very short as usual, also because the weather is so nice and you deserve some very good quality free time, so I'll be very short. Also because my colleagues have already taken care of the scientific conclusions, and my colleagues from DG Santé have opened this meeting mentioning the partnership at policy, political and technical level from which MediPIET stems and towards which we should continue to aim. Therefore, I will just add from the operational point of view that MediPIET needs to find in this last year of project implementation the right scenario to allow this network to continue beyond the end of the project. Unfortunately, I could not assist to the discussion of the Training Center Forum, but I was told that it was very fruitful and generated some concrete ideas on how to do it. So, as we all know, current funding of the project comes from the instrument contributing to stability and peace, in particular from the program on CBRN and risk mitigation. And as already explained last year in the scientific conference, we will not be able to fund a third phase of the project as such. However, the European Commission is willing and available to explore different solutions to ensure the existence of this great epidemiology network, which might need the involvement of different ECE instruments and services, together, of course, with the capacities that you partner countries provide. I would like to thank ENFNet, that I did not have a chance to see representatives, for the great cooperation in organizing the joint conference day, and I hope that new synergies will develop for the benefit of field epidemiology. Once again, I wish to congratulate all the fellows of the first court and all of you for the high scientific quality of this meeting, which make it a success. And I thank the MediPIET team of FIAP and Carlos III, ECDC, all supervisors and trainers for your hard work on this project. I look forward to tomorrow's discussion within the Project Coordination Committee and the Scientific Advisory Board, when we will have the occasion to talk more into detail about future plans. And of course, I thank our host country, Morocco, for the great efforts which made this conference possible. And I wish you all a safe journey home.
I'm the deputy head of the EU delegation in Morocco. So my first role is really to thank Morocco for hosting us. I don't think you realize how difficult this was. 2 weeks ago, I was here. I've been here for 2 weeks, running around together with 30,000 other people for COP22. It was a major endeavor for Morocco, a very important one, a very successful one, but also something that made your request for visa rather difficult. So you imagine my surprise when during the COP I received a note verbal from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs telling me that the visas for all of you had been arranged. And I think we should really be grateful for Morocco for being so committed and so, you know, willing to see all of you here. So this is my first role. Thank you, Morocco. Thank you very much. السيد المدير. شكرا. For the second thing is to make you, to get you into the picture of what we are doing, not only with this project, but with the entire network of the centers of excellence. The EU has created a number of centers of excellence in this region, in Africa, in the Middle East, in Eastern Europe, and now it's going beyond the region, with a financing of about 20 million per year, and with a structure which I think is of great interest, because, and I'm obviously more familiar with the one on the Atlantic facade, which is the one where Morocco, which is based in Rabat, and where Morocco is in the leadership. You have a set of national teams for each country that are linked together, and they are working to prevent illegal trafficking on radiological, nuclear, chemical, and biological goods, at the same time as tackling risks like epidemiologies, epidemics, that are of a regional dimension. So it's an interesting concept because we have, on one side, national teams decided what they need. We have regions deciding what they need together and what they want to do together. And through the EU contribution, we have the member states of the European Union and the experts of the countries, when this is, when the expertise in the country is relevant for others, that come and implement small projects that are normally very effective because they are exactly what the countries need. In this framework, this conference is also taking place, so I wanted to make you see also this other part of our work. And as usual, the only way for us to succeed is through the commitment of the experts, of the national teams, of the experts coming for the projects. So I would like to thank you very much for the enthusiasm which I've seen and I've noticed, for the commitment that you have had to this process, and I would like to thank the project for their commitment. So thank you very much, because without you, we can't make our region safer for all of us. Thank you.
The first, I am our director. They have some emergency, so not to be enclosed. I am pleased to be here to speak about our ministry. The first, I am Onjay, can you choose Marrakesh to be this meeting? This is our honor to can choose this. I hope this is not the last meeting in Marrakesh. I hope there will be a lot of meeting in Marrakesh. Because Marrakesh is a nice city, but it will be more nice when you have a lot of traveling of the world. You are the add value for Marrakesh. And maybe this afternoon you have program, I don't really now, you have to enjoy your trip in Marrakesh. Second issue, I have just small comments. I am very happy to to say some granted followers. If your job to stop contagion on your country, I hope to me more contagion to share your knowledge, your skill in your country. This is my hope. And I believe you'll be able to do in this because they're not objects. Because in order to protect the public, you must be more contagion with your skill. And finally, I don't speak more. Big thanks our partner, Commission European. Second, big thanks for ECDC because they will be instituted, not just for MediPIET, for another collaboration. And our representative for in Europe in Morocco because I am very happy his word in Arabic. And our colleague for Madrid. This is the network. This is the start. They will be big challenge, but together, one time, and with this meeting, with this synergy with another organization, Infinite, I hope they will one time in order to be able to do win all challenge in the world, especially to protect the health and health security. And thank you.